Hi guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening from any part of the world you are watching me from right now. So guys, please subscribe to my channel, like, comment and share. This is Dora's Academy and Lifestyle Hub. Your relationship expert. Anything concerning relationship, anything concerning marriage, please book us. We are available. That's by the way, guys. So, guys, today, we are bringing to your table another interesting topic. Did you hear what I just said? Yes, an interesting topic. Remember the last time we talked about the key important aspects of marriage that leads to a successful marriage. Yes, and I told you guys my story. And today, guys, I am topic. How do they call it? Obonge or obonge topic. So guys, don't mind me. So you understand what I'm trying to say? So, among our list that very day, communication was number one. So today, and I told you that we're going to be picking this thing one after the other, because that day we just read, oh, communication is one of the key importance in marriage. No, we really need to go deeper. What is this communication? How can we communicate with our spouse? How can couples communicate? Do you understand each other? Let's go. So here with me, I have the meaning of communication. Again, I will read it, but this time around, it carries all other things around that will help us to learn. So, guys, let's move on. So, join me as I read and explain what communication means. So, here with me, I have that communication in marriage is essential for fostering a strong, healthy relationship. Good communication help couples understand each other's needs, resolve conflicts and build emotional intimacy. Here are some key aspects of effective communication in marriage. So you see that communication was actually a part of the aspects that makes marriage work successfully. And even that communication also have its own aspect. It also have its own keys, points that you need to follow in order for you to have a very good relationship with your spouse, and also to have a very successful journey of marriage. So guys, join me, let's go. So number one aspect of effective communication in marriage is active listening. Yes, active listening. You have to listen, give each other listening ear. Let one person explain first before the other person will explain. Two people cannot be talking at the same time. That is why we don't have two steering in one vehicle. Yes, it has to be one. You don't have two men driving at the same time. No, it's never done like that. So you have to give listening ear to one person to speak, and when that person finish speaking, you, after listening, you can also what speak. Through this way, you are communicating, and also you tend to understand each other more, because when two people are talking, my dear, let me tell you, nobody is talking. So let's read what effective listening means. So active listening attentively without interrupting allows your partner to feel heard and understood. That is what I just explained right now. So it's a reflect on what they say and ask clarify question if needed. Yes, sometimes if this person is talking, the other person is talking, we don't tend to understand each other. So the best thing is allow one person to speak, and when that person is done, you speak. Through this way, you can understand each other. Let's move on to number two. Number two says expressing feeling clearly. Yes, in this process, you express your feeling that you have towards this person clearly. So let's read. Say, sharing thoughts and emotions openly and respectfully without blaming or accusing help to avoid misunderstanding. Use I statements, e.g., I feel hot when, instead of you. Use statements always sound accusatory. Yes, always use I. Always express yourself. This is how I feel. I felt hot. I felt like this. When you do this, I did like this. When you did this, I felt like this. So through that means, my dear, you are communicating your feelings to this person. Instead of you. So like we have read, you sounds like you are accusing this person, and you know that when you're accusing somebody, probably this person is not or the mindset or the whatever reason this person did whatever they did is not in line with what you are saying. It tends to, bring more argument, more quarrel, and at the end of the day, what you are even trying to resolve is zero. So always what? Always express feeling clearly. Express it. Let people know how you feel. Let your husband know how you feel. Let your wife know how you feel. Don't bottle it up. Don't say you, but you are not pointing at yourself. Express how you yourself you feel. Thereby your spouse will be able to understand. Now we move on to what? Non-verbal cues. Yes, this has to do with body language. You are using your eye, you are cutting your eye, you are angry, you are using your eye to showcase that this thing you did. Like me now, sometimes my husband will offend me. Sometimes you will just say, mommy, babe, me, I will just eye you. Like that, my eye show that, see, we are not friends now. Don't even call me. I'm not mommy. I'm not this. I'm not darling. I'm not honey. Do you understand? Let your body language speak. So he said non-verbal cue, body language, facial expression, and tone of voice play a huge role in communication. Ensure this align with the message you are trying to convey. Yes. If your husband know you to be a smiling wife, and all of a sudden you are squeezing your face, you should be able to know that there is a problem. And when he asks you, please, after doing the eye, doing everything, please also communicate. Also let him know that this I am doing for you now, it means that you've offended me. It means that we are not friends. It means that there is something you have done that my body did not accept, that I cannot accept it. So let's move on to the other one. The other one say conflict resolution. Like we said in the other of our video, we said that disagreements are inevitable in marriage, in relationship, in courting, even normal family, mother and children, even father and sons, mother and daughters, as a family, siblings, we all have a point in our life where we do disagree with what the other person is saying. So be it marriage, be it family, it is inevitable. But you have to communicate your feeling, communicate your mind. That is number one. So let's go. Say disagreements are inevitable, but resolving conflict in a calm and constructive way can strengthen the marriage. Focus on the issue at hand rather than attacking each other personally. So let's move on to number 5. Empathy and validation. Show empathy by trying to see things from your partner's perspective. Validating their feelings help them feel supported. Even you don't fully agree with their viewpoint. Yes, always put yourself in their shoe. When you're having a disagreement with your husband or your wife, you the husband, you the wife, whosoever that it is that is complaining, always put yourself in the other person's shoe. How will I feel if I was the one? How will I feel if I was the one being offended? How will I feel if he was? You understand the aspect I'm coming from? Always put yourself in each other's shoe. That is how you feel the hurt. That is how you know when you have offended this person. That is how you know that, oh, this thing I did to this person is not good. So let's move on. So the other one is time and patience. Yes. So let's read. Meaningful conversation often require time and patience. Make time for regular, open dialogue to maintain a strong connection and address any issue before they escalate. Yes. Time and patience. You have to be patient for you to be able to understand what your spouse is saying, or you to be able to understand what your partner is saying. You have to do what? You have to be patient. Listen very well. Create time. It's not when you want to settle fights. It's not when you are in a hurry to go to work in the morning. And you too, wife, it's not when your husband carry bag and he's going to work. That is when you now say, honey, let's come and settle this issue. No, allow him. When he comes back, let him take his bath, let him rest, give him food. After eating, you can now go. It might be when you people want to sleep. I know sometimes one can just easily, but you can even say, oh, please don't go to bed yet. Let's stay in the sitting room, the living room. Let's discuss. Do you understand? That again will also help to strengthen your marriage. Is also an aspect of communication. Now I have the number 7 with me is honesty and transparency. This one is very, 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 very important. You have to be honest. You have to be transparent. See, there's no need of keeping secret from your spouse, because see, one day they will know, and when they will know, my dear, it's not going to be funny, because that your spouse might not be able to forgive you. But when you carry yourself jejeje and go and confess and say, honey, I did this, honey, I did that. So it's more even is more reasonable when you say forgive. Do you understand? That is because you are the one that you came out plain. You are transparent enough. But you see that one that you'll be hiding, hey, and the other person, your partner, now find out, my dear, it's not going to be easy. So let me read it. It says honesty and transparency. Being truthful and transparent build trust in marriage. Avoid keeping secrets or withholding important information. That is what I just explained. Now we have positive communication. Yes, always have a positive communication. See, it's not all the time you fight. It's not all the time you do. Sometimes calm down. When you calm down and talk, my dear, you're going to have a very effective, meaningful, positive communication in your relationship, in your marriage. Let's move on to number 8, positive communication. Focusing on the positive aspects of your relationship, showing appreciation and giving compliments help build a stronger emotional bond. So this period, we want to summarize by saying maintaining good communication is an ongoing effort, but it is the key to lasting, fulfilled marriage. Did you hear that? Communication in marriage, very, very important. Tell me, when you don't communicate, how will you live together? You have to communicate. You have to air your view. You have to make your partner understand you. Yes, this is who I am. This is me. Try to understand me. Explain when you feel hurt. Explain when you feel that, you are being cheated. Explain. Talk about it. Don't bottle it up. When you bottle it up, at some point you start seeing yourself as enemies. So this is the number 1 key aspect of marriage. This is the number 1 key that leads to a fulfilled marriage. So guys, please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys. See you. Thank you.